Welcome back, everyone, to Lore of the Shadow, where I have been asked to investigate for some fallen animals. I think this is the one we checked last time, was it? Or is this a different one? Yeah, that's the one we checked last time. I do see a bear up ahead. I think that's just a random bear that... Oh, okay, that's the one we're looking for, is right up there. But I certainly don't want to have any interference as I work with this. Next time that there's trouble with animals in here, it'll be caused by a hobbit coming through the area and killing everything. You discover a few animal corpses, but they bear okay, they bear marks of a struggle. Okay. Search further east for signs of fallen animals. Okay, further east. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of this. As we go along through here. The 4 ravages to wildlife that you do in these games. Alright, Earl. What have we got up here? We have got... Ah, okay, there's the next set of bodies. Alright, I think the dog is that way. I think that's what the quest ring is, but let's take care of this first. Amidst a few slain creatures, you discover that they bear no wounds. Search the... Alright, so, search the base of the Hill of Eric for fallen animals. Okay, I think I see the fallen animals up there. Yeah, I assume these are the ones they're talking about. See... Oh! Well... I think we've found one. New deed. Oathbreaker Slayer of West Gondor. Wonderful. Well. At least we took care of that. No. See, need to go up the hill, but I also want to rescue that dog. Actually, what I'll do is I'll go up the hill. Oh, who's going to give me a quest? No, this is just a quest, I guess, to kill. Defeat Blackroot Mountain Lions. Oh well, I'm sure I'll run to a few more of those as I go through here. Let's see. Now I need to journey to the summit of the hill. Okay, well I'm at the base of the hill, so I might as well go all the way up to the summit. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Ooh, do you want a full list? Actually, I guess I'm going to have to take a different path up. Did I choose wrong, or... Actually, I have a feeling it's one where it's about the proper way up. It was about halfway around, so it didn't matter which way you went. Okay, we might as well take care of extra cats as we pass them. Yeah, that's 2 of these. Oh, the summit. Oh, okay, there it is. That's the thing. You know you're going to the summit when you see the black marble. A nice marker say, yes, this is the hill we mean. The one with the black marble on it. The one that looks like our banner. Okay, 1 stone of Erech. The dead did gather here. Tracks in the dirt show that they were not alone. Okay. Okay, Path of the Grey Hope. New deed, Beacons of West Gondor. Alright. Oh, okay, here's... Oh, hello? Apparently there are a few animals here that are also being... it went all the way around in order to come after me? Okay. Well, the pathfinding certainly isn't spectacular. Disturbed earth. Oh. Mortal men stood here, but not for long. Their booted footprints remained. Oh, not long ago. Okay. Let's see. A sudden shout breaks the stillness. You there! What's your business here? Oh? I don't think that was the ghost who was saying that. I wonder if that spirit's wondering which side he's going to take. Does he go and look for Aragorn, or does he join the ruthless dead? We have Rovalang! Ah.
You there. What is your business here?
I did not mean to startle you, but judging from your look, you have seen your own share of surprises. You may be a seasoned adventurer, but I dare say what I beheld in the reaches of the night would make your blood run cold, as it did mine. From afar I heard the blast of a great horn, and then a multitude of horns in echoing answer. I felt then the gathering of a great company of shadows all about the stone atop the hill. A group of horsemen stood there, and their leader was grim of face and stern of countenance. Flesh and blood treated with the shadows, and I thought that I could not understand the words. His purpose was plain, and although I could not, his plain was enough. The company's grim leader charged the dead to a task, and when the dawn came, they departed. I feel no shame when I tell you that I hid myself as they passed, for the men of the company were real as you or me, but in their train traveled countless shadows. The man commanded the dead to follow, and follow him they did, down from Erech through Tarlang's block to where I know not. I fear great evil has come to the kingdom that I serve, Gondor that I love. Well, actually, I'm assuming that they're talking about Aragorn there.
My name is Rovalang, and I'm proud to serve Imrahil, Prince of Dol Amroth.
Imrahil has marched for the White City with a company of knights and more than 500 men at arms to defend against all enemies. I have several of my order, and he commanded to remain in the service of his daughter Lothriel, who rules now while he is gone. Her safety is paramount, and I and the other swan knights who remained would die to defend her, but we are sworn to obey her commands. She sent several of us from the city to protect her people in the Vale and Lamdon, and we could not refuse. So I came to the Vale and beheld the scene that I have reported to you. It seems that Lothriel is right. There is danger outside the walls of Dol Amroth, and the Swan Knights are needed here too. Not just Swan Knights, brave adventurers too, as I deem that you to be. Follow the dead southeast through Tarling's neck, and help any of my people of Gondor that may have be endangered by their passage. I will remain to aid the people of the Vale, but I value your help, and my new friend, may the people benefit from our friendship. Okay, travel southeast through Tarlang's neck into Lamdon. So, therefore, we shall do so. Now, before we head on into Tarlang's neck, we must first find that dog, who I believe I noticed equestrian somewhere in this direction. Ah! Yes, there we are. Well, we better speak to the dog before that bear decides to interrupt. Actually, let's interrupt the bear before it interrupts us. There you go. Now, where were we? You have found Darian's dog. How I know it's Darian's dog, I have absolutely no idea. Wonder, maybe he has a dog tag? I guess that's always a possibility. And the air is chilled since your arrival, and the dog looks visibly distressed, gnashing his teeth and growling. Before you can begin to discover what has disturbed him, the dead rush forth. Of course. There we are. Rushing dead. Okay, we'll just have to take care of them. And you. Okay, is that it? No, it's not it. Definitely not it. There you go. Bit of a... Ooh, oh boy, I better be careful there. Make sure I don't lose too much morale. You have defeated... Oh, defended Darian's dog, who now wanders home. Okay. Let's see, I lost on defend Darian's dog from the dead. Okay, it still says to defend him, so... I guess that means I better make sure that I follow him. Okay, done! Now, let's get back to town. Well, he seems to be content that the dog is sleeping there, so I presume it is the right dog.
Why do you interrupt me?
The dead try to take him from me? I'm sorry for how I treated you earlier, my friend. It gladdens me that my companion can join me in many more hunts, but I hope to keep him from wandering off again. You have my truest thanks. I know. I think part of the reason he's hoping to have the dog join in many more hunts is for there to be more hunts. That A, they survive, and B, that the ban gets lifted. What about Sarnir here?
Gondor needs your aid.
I am thankful that Darian's dog is safe, but these tidings trouble me greatly. Your aid has been invaluable, Pine Lord, but I fear that you have done all you can for us here. Alright, and let's see what we've got here. Ooh, now that's what I call an upgrade. Yeah. Okay, I'll take that. Whee! Rep! Well, that's good. So now I am known and a friend and all that stuff.
How may I help you, friend?
So they bore no wounds and the dead appeared? I can't think of any other cause but the fear of the dead that has brought these beasts to their end. What will become of our people if the dead remain in the vale? Will fear claim us as well? I worry greatly for us all, Pinelore, and soon Mathalim must be told of this. All right.
How may I help you, friend?
This unsettles me greatly. The dead have never ventured so far from the hill before, and I fear that this is only the beginning of our troubles with them. I do not know what that cursed lot hope to accomplish, but I doubt it is a boon to our people. If you are passing through Sardol, as you said, you please speak with my sister Million of the dead. I can only hope that they have not wandered so far from their paths, or I fear something far worse than orcs will befall the vale. Okay, so I will go speak with Million in the next town down that I've been asked to go to. Hopefully I won't have too much more I need to do in the area before I Okay, before I head over and then head over to Tarling's neck. I have to make sure I remember it's Tarling's neck where I need to go to as opposed to Tarling's crown. Because, yeah, the challenge level, let's say, of the two areas is very, very different. I presume that this is the place that they called Sarlon, was it? Something like that. Well, let's see if anyone's home. Sardol. Okay. Almost there.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Mothlim asks us to sequester ourselves and cease our hunts. I fear it shall not be difficult to abide his rule, for you see, the majority of our hunters have gone missing in the past few days. In other words, this is like closing the door before the horses leave. All right. Okay, I got that backwards. I have heard nothing of the dead traveler, and I hope that it stays that way. We have enough problems in Sardol as it stands. Oh, what is your problem now?
These are troublesome times indeed.
We're in a bind, Pine Lore. The last of our hunters to go missing left last night, and he is not returned. He spoke of venturing into the hills to the east, where the spiders dwell, but they have grown strangely aggressive as of late. Most of our remaining hunters are now too fearful to journey out of Sardol, and those that would are bound by Mathlin's edict. Since you can move freely through the vale, I would ask you to search for him in the hills to the east. Be wary of the spiders lurking there. Well, I have handled spiders before. Clean growth. Of course, clean. Clean growth. Okay, well. Is that hill of spiders or something? It looks like he had more to tell me.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Before you go, I have something else to ask you. The spiders have long lived under Tarling's peaks, but we have never seen them in such force until recently. I am hesitant to suggest this, but if the dead have returned to the Vale, I cannot help but think that they may be involved in this somehow. You are the mightiest among us, oh boy, and I would ask that you search Hlingroth for anything that could be agitating the spiders. Please, I wish to be wrong, but I cannot quiet these thoughts until I know the truth. Alright, I will check that, and maybe I can deal with whatever is causing the spiders to be... Alright, nothing else? Right.
Have you heard the rumors of enemies pressing in from all sides?
Yeah, you have a moment. I know that Amathon has told you of the spiders lurking nearby, but they do not simply lurk as of late. In the night, they skitter around the town, and despite slaying many of their number in the past few days, they have escaped with some of our people. I would ask that you search the cave and try to bring our people back. It is a sorry way to die. Alright, fine. Okay, Can I get out of town properly this time? I believe that this is the area where I'm supposed to be searching for these spiders. They're supposedly all over the place. I see a cave up there. And yes, that is most definitely a spider. You have found a slain man outside of the spider cave. The hunter's flesh is marked with numerous raised bites and appears to be try to flee before succumbing to the spider's poisons. As you examine the slain man's body, you hear skittering in the brush. You mean this? Let's... Okay, actually I guess I should accept that quest before the second one died too quickly. Oh well, I'm sure I will easily reach 10 spiders. I should have no trouble for that happening. Okay, defeat spiders in Hlingroth. Okay, so I need to go inside of the cave, and I need to defeat Gurnathron. I will presume that is some sort of spider queen. Well, inside, definitely a spider home. If the spider itself weren't a dead giveaway. There we go. Oops. Now you. Let's open the cocoon. Now you. And check cocoons. She couldn't get out fast enough. Okay. I'm out of here. She'll spend the next week trying to get all that web out of her clothes. Alright, now what do we got here? We've got that. Yeah, we've got another one. Another one running out as quickly as possible. Okay. That was... A queer chill seems to be emanating from this path. Oh? Oh. Maybe it's where that spider queen is located? I guess we'll find out in a moment. That does look nasty. A grim altar reminiscent of the paths of the dead stands before you. You examine the... Who dares disturb the dead? Flee while you can, for a powerful new ally has rallied to our side, and when the darkness consumes all, we shall be free of the curse at last. Okay. I presume then these aren't the friends of Aragorn then, based on the way he worded that. Well, we'll see. The Oath-breaking warrior, ruthless dead, yeah. You have slain the Oathbreaker, but must bring the ill tidings to Amerthon. Okay, well. So much for that. Now... Let's see, this is... Okay, no, nothing that way. I already killed the spider that was here. Well, that's a big spider up ahead. So, we'll just deal with that. So this is number 6? Boy. Lots of Gondorians. And boom. Gotcha. Quadrathron. Okay, I think that's the spider I'm supposed to be killing here. We'll do everything we can in order to deal with that. Okay, you have defeated many of the spiders of Hlingroth. While they are surely more than beneath Harlang's peaks, they should no longer be able to harass the people of Sardol so freely. Alright. Good. Now that means we can free the rest of the people in peace. Okay, good. And one more of these. Oh, okay, there was no one in that one. Alright. That means we can go back to town? It looks like as I was killing spiders on my way back, I hit a deed that I didn't realize I was still outstanding, and that was enmity of the spiders 3. So that was finally done with the spiders. How about that? Hobbit resilience. Well, going through all those, I guess we'll get you some resilience. Let's take care of spiders 3, goblins 2, and wolves. Okay, so that is the last of my racial deeds. Okay, good to hear.
Have you heard the rumors of enemies pressing in from all sides?
I saw them all return to the village, Pinelore. They're shaken, but in time they shall recover. I am just thankful that you were able to free them before the spiders could harm them any further. Okay, you are welcome. Okay, good. Now, let's see, we have... yes.
These are troublesome times indeed.
The dead never left the hill before. This does not bode well for the Vale, nor does it bode well for Gondor. If the dead have somehow managed to pledge themselves to this powerful ally, their aggression is likely being guided. They must know that such an agreement is folly, though the curse can only be broken by one. Yes, I am aware of who that person is. I must think of what is to be done, but Mathlin must be told of this, and soon. Alright, so it looks like I need to go back to Mathlin. Actually, let's see what we've got here. We've got... oh, yeah. Yeah, that's an upgrade. So, sounds like everybody is telling me to talk to Mathlin.
All lands were once peaceful, but it is now dangerous to travel far from home.
See, we need to go back to... right? They're not going to let me go back to Mathlin. Well, I think everything is safe back in Moorland, right? I think it's time for us to head to Tarland's Neck, which is where you'll find me in the next episode of Lore of the Shadow.